There is a conversation that has been started by Sadiq Adams, who is a journalist. First, he used to be a sport journalist, but see, and I think he does more than sports. Now, conversation, in as much as, or aside the fact that me a Ghanaian, another thing I'm a conversation, and who hear me pa, the fact that I am also a farmer. Me a Kuyeni. Nti asemo Sadiq Adams or kasafa hono ehun hia me ye. Now I am going to tell you my experience the first time I'm called into farming, what I saw. And then I'm also going to tell you another personal story. You would want to wait for that. It's quite interesting. But Sadiq Adams had the calculation about betuja. What say senya enyama bo aye den e wo Ghana no. Em say efri free. Enyama bo bi mu no. If we free because you see a kind of career na nke ni kwan say enyama bo bi eye den senia aye wo Ghana ende na and then your first time subscribing na click the notification bell no so we hear the latest news bi about wonsa ebeka. It begs the question, say, should government start pricing goods and services? I was say abansha say oma limits say enyama bo no yente so ana yenton ne say ana. It's a question. If me ye analysis we now feel say I was say abanya side na put it in a comment box. Can say yes, government should do so. Say on pair, can say no. Okay, into I would want a yes or no. Do you think say this government they should start a year pricing or they should start regulating? So that's the right word. Do you think government should start regulating prices of goods and services in Ghana? Yes or no? Let me know in the comment box. Answer me better as on the mesre. So who tie me na we fusua mesre. The best thing you can do is to learn how to reduce the size of your belly. Enye edro obeti usika dia to edro enye ejuma. Nyama miensa na nyama miensa no ewo book bi mu. Book no link ewo comment box emu. Anase number no screen so 055-807-4986. Call that number or text that number. You get the book in PDF form or in video format. The book icon is also on the screen. You can click on your screen and then you get a copy. Okay, young concept nemo. Sadiq Adam say, I am discussing rising prices of basic street food in Ghana, despite some farmers selling at cheaper prices. Or discuss say Ghana enyama boye den. Nanso yehwe mu a ekuafo ton sa enyame at cheaper prices. Or say a coconut farmer and trader from Gomoa Afranse gave us a breakdown of the coconut business. Or say farmers in Gomoa sell 100 pieces of coconut for 120 cedis. That means the farm gate price of the coconut is 1 cedi 20 pesos as of September 2025 into this month. Or say oko Gomoa na oko to kube a ekuafo na edo kube no omo tomba ko 1 cedi 20 pesos. Emo omo a womo ba betu efri hono. Or say farmer makes 3,600 for 3,000 pieces of coconut. Inti kuyeni no eton kube bako 3,000 a sika kuyeni no enya eye 3,600. Or say the distributors purchase 100 pieces for 120, then pay the pluggers, the carriers, and load each truck with 3,000 pieces of coconut. A truck driver from Gomoa to Accra, for instance, is paid 1,800. That cost is by their trade custom, borne by the distributors. Into okoko to kube ni wia, na watwe kube ne gu kaa mu. Saa kube 3,000 pieces no. Nipa kra wo betwi kaa no efri Gomoa edi aba enkran. Ebeje 1,008. Into die wo to kube no 3,000 pieces of kube yenya calculation no, and we are going to do calculations so people understand what's going on. You see, we need to get the AC ewo minimum. What you say? 3,000 into 3,000 pieces of kube with your event saying 3,600. Wasanso tia 1,008 for a year transportation into total with your 5,400, right? Or see The distributors therefore sell to the retailers for 3 cedi 20 pesos. Inti ono awakwakotwe kube ne free ekrase edi aba no. Otobako 1 cedi 20 pesos ba wetia lorry fare, but ode ba bedu nkran no. Waton ama nipa kra wo kofa kube na ba beton no. Waton ama say nipa kra no 3 cedi 20 pesos for a piece of coconut. That means a 2 cedi addition to the farm gate price. Inti de woton kube ne ton no 1 cedi 20. De wakwakofa no edi ababedu nkran no ono ton ne 3 cedi 20. That say de wokofa ebae no wenya 2 cedis ewo so. We're making more money than nipa krona wodo kube no. Right? Owie no say a distributor makes 9,600 for the 3,000 pieces. His operational cost inclusive. Inti ono ekokofa kube no ede ni sika ni bibia eka ho a onya eye ode ne loife ni bibia ka ho a 3,000 cedis plus 1,800, right? Ono ne dia na 3,000 cedis plus no sorry, enya 3,000 cedis. 3,600 plus 1,800 5,400. Into your spending 5,400, but about the ton could be now, obe making 9,600. To 9,600 minus 5,400. That is, we make it profit 4,200. To a quick classic of a kubineba, no babeton we are, when you have 4,200 cedis. Also, right? It's here for follow me. When you have 4,000 cedis, 4,200 also. Now, we are, no. Then come retailers and selling points. Coconut is currently selling at between 7 cedis to 10 cedis. And indeed, no quarry. Into your knowing ni 4,200 we are nipa kra oba be 2 kube no no kofa nipa kra oba be fa kube no ono kofa no 1 ewo kwani ni ho. Ode abankran waba be ton ama nipa kra wo be ton kube na ma mene wo. Inti de wo no be ton ama mene wo no ono akwa kofa kube no ba ko 3 cedi 20 pesos. No ono kofa ne 3 cedi 20 pesos no ono be ton kube na ma 7 cedis ana 10 cedis. Inti yen strike average say or ton bako 8 cedis. Inti for 3,000 pieces of kube no 8 cedis no ono ebenya eye 24,000 Ghana cedis. Inti the farmer ono edi kube ne bae no ono akube ni free ne ho no for the same 3,000 pieces no onya 3,600 cedis. Ababe du ne pakra wo ton kube na ma me ne wo ho no ono benya 24,000 cedis ewo kube nim for one track. For one track. Inti wote the operational cost nini na free mu a de wo ton kube no ohwe sika wo benya osro obianka ase mo obia enye den endidi but kube awakwakofa ne 3 cedi 20 pesos kube awakwakofa ne 3 cedi 20 pesos na wo beton ama obia 8 cedis na tre say nko ano u make profits 4 cedi 80 pesos on 1 kube na nipa kwa ono do kube no mpuno profit a wo make ye 1 cedi. Inti you see how from the farmer kube ne costed 1 cedi 20 pesos now so ebe drew market no and the kube ne 8 cedis averagely. How 3,000 pieces of kube every 3,600 ebe drew market no ababe drew 24,000 Ghana cedis. Inti when a man crofobisa say that be too much. Dear or ton kube no okwan ne ho. Nanka wode ne profit eto so. Na ebia okaso okay, o de wono ton kube no ode maaye 120. De okoko fire no e de ni 2 cedis. And now de okoko fire no de ni 2 cedis atoso. O de anka ne say ono nso say okay, mababe fa kube no 120. Menton ne 240 mpo menfa 1 cedi into so. But no de ni 2 cedis atoso no problem. Na de ono okoko fa the ono kwa no sebe ono nso de 1 cedi bi ana 2 cedi bi eto so a anka me ne wo kube no ebeye fo amayen but ono nso ne bia wode ato so no sika wono nso enya no no ende ama kube bu ayeden obi koto kube no okoye si 8 or say hey any aban but it's aban the one regulating the prices of kube. Inti owie ye no na we ye Sadiq Adams me see me wi amede me personal story be ka ho ama. Inti owie na Sadiq Adams esan so call in toast eso as his food is expensive but why? Breakdown from a tomato farmer. Currently the largest box of tomatoes as seen in the picture with the Asante Achim MP is 500 cedis. Truck drivers charge 50 cedis to 60 cedis to transport one box from Agogo to Accra. At the Dome Market in Accra, the white olonka of tomato in frame 2 sells for minimum 150 cedis. From one large box, a vendor can get between 40 to 45 olonka. 150 cedis times 40 olonka is 6,000 Ghana cedis. So from the farm community to Accra, in less than 200 kilometers, tomato value increases from 500 cedis to 6,000 cedis. Consider all other factors, but where is the problem coming from? In those way, Agogo eno modono okowa box we 500 cedis. Na eba bedu enkranya we 150 cedis. Sa we na 150 cedis no, o multiply by 40 ena obenya box. Inti yesi ye kan in toast we ye ton wo enkranya ewo Agogo dwom no Agogo efuom 500 cedis ebedu enkranya 6,000 cedis. Ade a ye kofa wo fuom 500 cedis no ebedu enkranya 6,000 cedis. Now let me tell you my personal story, and I'm going to tell you agency am feel say omoda now my personal story. The first time I went into farming, you know, for those who have read my book, I wrote it in my book, say I am a cucumber farmer, right? So for the first time I went into farming, I wasn't happy. The first time I went into farming, I wasn't happy. Na me do cucumber obi a wado cucumber da bia nim say 3 months ene eso me do cucumber spending sika 3 months ewie ya cucumber ne ba ya metete ene e ka so wo da bi obi beba edwom efonim na waba beto na say nipa kro no eya na okodwom ahomache ekokoton cucumber no na me say oh no problem so na mpo de obema edwuma na eden aye easy amaye obae tete cucumber ne tete cucumber no kotokuma tete cucumber na fine omra mbetua yen ya osi 200 cedis. Me say eden na ekoso wae mo say saa na etio saa na ye no. Me say saa na ho ne hwan ye no. Mo say saa. Me say na me hu say dabi if I will make money from farming any consequence ankrofo mi so mo so me ankasa e wo say me peka edi egudie no nlobae no free efuom at the bar market eba beton because it didn't make any sense to me. As that time no me coffee me junction so me wo ma me bia woton cucumber ti me bisa ni say cucumber no ba ko sen ya no say ba ko 5 cedis. Cucumber ba ko 5 cedis ama matid more than 100 ama obi a wono pese otua me 200 cedis. That same cucumber eba bedu ni pakra wo ton a ba ko 5 cedis. You see the difference? Who difference a womb? Yes. Inti the truth of the matter ne say ade no okuani no na woto afiri ni ho a nanka ne bo anya den sa na middle people na ba be shame no, and no one is saying say the middle people no they shouldn't eat, because if you cut off those middle people will be unemployed. But I feel say The greed. Ghana ni nya ade baako a ye nyina ye pese sa ade na na ma ye die. The greed. Ya kwa kutu ade na ade na ye ton no 1 cedi. O ba beton ama obi a o beton ne 10 cedis. Aden. Atiase. That has always been our problem in this country. And it looks like this time around, no, it is becoming too much. Here, we are having issues. And let me show you this story. We are having issues in this country. And the issues, no, a free Mamintrel. Issues every is it right? There is this issue, right? Or see, egg traders in Accra say soaring poultry feed costs are erasing the benefits of record high production, keeping prices elevated despite what farmers describe as a glut. You see, we are having egg glut in Ghana. Now, egg glut na yeka say we are having in Ghana no. And then it say sisi akosua bu Ghana for so. Ama send yanka first say wose kosua kona enko. Kosua ba be dose won system nim. Kosua adoson e wo system nim. Ye produce more kosua doson e wo system nim ebu ye so. And then you see emo and also danisa ebu ye so e wo system nim. Nanso o ko ho still price e high. Sa ade na ebu ye so a enye sa time no e wo say price e ba from na ade na nkrofo to. Nanso o ko ho still ye say price ye high. And it has always been our problem. This is our main problem in this country. So it begs the question, should government start regulating prices of goods and services and food products in this country? Should government start doing that? Another question, another scenario. Me amiti he. Obi bi oni me bi anim say ade ba ko a me pepa eye kokwa ya che. Me perof me duane ba favorite ba ko pan kokko. Plantain chips. Jesus Christ, me pe. Now, let me give you a funny scenario. Me was supermarket bia omoton plantain chips. The same size. Me sanso wo maami bia woton fruits and me top plantain chips for neho. The same size in a bottle. And then there is also another woman bia what chip plantain chips the same size in a bottle e woni fie. Na he. Maami na what chip plantain chips woni fie no the same size no. E 30 cedis. The big bottle. Very big bottle, 30 cedis. That same big bottle, 30 cedis, no, ekoko piemu ewo, maame na oton fruit no, the meto fruit no one no. Plantain chips no koko piemu one wa, or the 20 cedis to so. Into your no ton 50 cedis. That same plantain chip size no, ekoko piemu ewo supermarket ne wo me area na. Guess what? The price now jumps from 50 cedis to 120 cedis. I kid you not. That same plantain chips size. The same bottle. 120. So see, from Mamena or Ton or Chino, 30 to the supermarket, 120. You see the difference? How can this be normal? Almost 100 cedis difference. How can it be normal? So it begs the question, should government start regulating prices of goods and services in this country? Ubi samia na kwa mwa ewase wo mu yese adwuma yi eye ekua ye from Consumer Protection Agency. Ekowi omo adwuma ne sen. Let's go to omo website na ehwe adwuma wo mo ye. The Consumer Protection Agency. What do they do? About us. Ejuma ben omoye. Or say, consumer protection is fighting for consumer rights since 2003 through the project Useful Info emergency telephone numbers from from around the world. I say consumer protection has been dedicated. Remember, I don't think this. Okay, about Ghana Consumer Protection Agency Ghana. So let's see our mission. What is their mission? Our mission is saying protecting human rights, ensuring consumer protection and access to emergency services. Consumer protection, a vital human right. Consumer protection is an integral component of human rights as it safeguards individual from exploitation. So because what actually is happening to us in this country is exploitation. Say obi beton kube ra na wono ti kube no edua kube ne twen ya several years akube ne so a or turn back 1 cedi 20 pesos no. You have no rights as obi a wo ton no kwan ho. Say wo beton ne 10 cedis. You are exploiting Ghanaians. Into Consumer Protection Agency, say they have to safeguard us from exploitation, ensures fair treatment, and promote economic well-being. How is it that in toes we yetono ewo farm 500 cities ebeba be pay Accra no na in toes we 6,000 cities? We are being exploited. And you see, that's one thing about Ghana. We have all the agencies now, so still, I don't know why they are not even able to work. We have all the agencies in the world. All the agencies. But am I lying? We have all the agencies. But you not understand. So aside all the agencies we have, still we are not able to implement anything. Clearly, they are to safeguard us from exploitation. Are they doing so? No. The only time I hear of Consumer Protection Agency, say, event saying, ECG ne water company for yes, that's the only time I hear from them. But is that supposed to be so? No. As a government and regulatory bodies play a crucial role in upholding consumer protection rights, blah blah, and it goes on and it goes on. You see, once we strengthen institutions like this, I think say Ghana ni hu ebe hin. And the obi koto in toes 6,000 cities we are no the benua emo edibeye stew. What do you think is going to happen? Ne boa be yedin emo no ebe kosro bo no ebe kosro ukona ka den se wo to 10 cities obeka se minti 10 cities. Inti mechanic no aye na ejuma ewie waji 20 cities e de koto eduane okoye na okokoto 20 cities no ya tikiti biama no. I say 20 cities a me ye ejuma ye de ma me no eduane na me koto no eso adodo inti sisia no 20 cities no me nji biom obi ba me ho se wo be ye ka meji 50 cities. Consumer Protection Agency ti ho ye ma framework bi antre se o ye mechanical, this is the uye juma bi say ya, this is the amount of money you are supposed to be charging. Don't charge above this amount. Say you see Ghana won ye person money ye chichi ni ye ya ye betumi a revitalize Consumer Protection Agency kra nanka yama Ghana ye. Because you see all these mechanics this anyama, they don't pay taxes. But if you get them on the grounds, you get Consumer Protection Agency on the grounds to organize these people well, ejuma bia wo mo beye bia no wo aban kra no betumi agimu tax so that they bia enkrofo kro ba ko na they bia ye tax yo mo no, at least omo so hu be hihan omo kakra. Because that's our problem in this country. There's only a few people that tax yo mo they bia ye impound taxes on them. But if you to me reduce taxes, now for omo a wo mo nje tax no ye de come so a obi ahun be okay. It is see how a common produce like coconut or tomato from a farm, ne buono, I affect or car say I will fix it. Unso wakwa ye car na first na call you 20 cedis and the waju 50 no. O ye taxi driver. O se car me ko fix ya Jimmy 50 inti ebia friend saying first no fair na mitua fair na mema mutua 2 cedis no afa me nso meje 5 cedis. Consumer protection in bemu ena taxi drivers no any obia ebo wono anebo ena wode ko ena ye exploit Ghana for ena ya exploit Ghana for so many years. Government needs to sit down on this. So the question is, do you think we should start regulating prices of goods and services? Your guess is as good as mine. Put your comment box in moment.